Okay, this is going to be a quick one. I was just here at the airport. I'm actually still at the airport. You guys can see behind me. Just parked here, and I want to quickly talk about something that has kind of grabbed my attention while I was at the airport, um, dropping off a friend. I noticed um, everybody obviously traveling back and forth, planes flying in and out of the airport. Everybody is just doing their own thing, and it got me thinking about one article that I was currently reading about the state of South Africa and why I believe we live in a two-state, not two-state nation, but in a nation where um, South Africa holds the title of being one of the most attractive country in terms of like when you look at Cape Town, for example, a city that people visit, one of the biggest tourist attraction city in the world, um, and on top of that, also being one of the poorest, uh, let's call it not poorest, but let's call it first world poorest country. And the reason why I say that is because in South Africa, you will notice one thing, and it's one thing only that I believe attracts a lot of foreigners and a lot of people to come here. For those of you guys who don't know, South Africa is a country that um, South Africa is a country that, if I want to say it in a nice way, South Africa is a country that gives both two world opportunities, whereas you live in a first world country that also has third world problems, right? So South Africa is a first world, third world country, okay? And the reason why I say that is because when you look at, for example, the economy and how people come to find jobs in big cities, you'll notice that the people who are often working in the bigger cities are people who come from third world countries, or not third world countries, but third world places, third world provinces, third world states. All right, that is South Africa in a nutshell. So you have people who are living in Cape Town, Joburg, and Durban, which are like the three main big cities, but they are coming from small rural towns, which are like the small rural towns which are neighboring provinces, neighboring cities, etc., etc. And it's very interesting because once you understand that as an individual, you understand where exactly the money is, right? So now you know, in order for you to develop, in order for you to have a better outcome in terms of economy, in terms of stability, financial stability, where to stay and where to find, to live a good life that will offer all the good stuff, you have to be in the biggest cities, right? And the reason why I'm speaking on this point is because I want people to realize something, especially the local guys. The local people, they tend to complain about like infrastructure and also service delivery and also certain other amenities that they believe the government needed to provide for them, when in actual fact they don't understand that the government is sort of like an institution that is only able to cater to certain individuals who are living in certain areas. Not to say that anyone living in a particular area that does not offer all these things cannot get those kind of benefits, but it's more of wherever you find yourself, wherever you are situated as an individual, you're more likely to get more services, you're more likely to get more jobs, access to more jobs, access to money, access to a good economy, and any other things that particular space has to offer to you. So it's not so much about you can't, like, when you stay in a particular area, there isn't much to be done, but it's more so of the environment that you're in sometimes limits you from accomplishing and doing things that you want to accomplish and do. I mean, if you take a look around me, Cape Town is one of the cities that people usually say like, oh, it's a beautiful city and tourist attraction is so good here, you can do anything here. That's probably true, but that's only one side of the coin. Cape Town also has another side, which there are a lot of impoverished people, a lot of people who can't get the right For example, healthcare, people who can't get the right education, there are still people who are not getting fed properly, etc. So like I said, it's a two world nation where you are offered the first world and third world experience. And the reason why I wanted to speak on this, and I feel it's just something that I wanted to share, is because I want anyone to, obviously, who feels they have self-doubt in terms of like wherever they're from, wherever they stay, they can't accomplish anything. Just move and find a space that will offer you everything that you are looking for. Find a space, find a place that you will get what you are in need of to be able to experience. If it's a job that you need to go and move to a bigger city to find that job, go for it. Go for that job. Don't limit yourself because family, friends are holding you back or telling you you might not be able to survive that place. Don't go there. It's ruthless, it's tough, you won't be able to make it. Go for it. I promise you, you will not regret any decisions you make based off your own conscience that is propelling you to a better life, that is propelling you to seek a better future for yourself. And that's how I've managed to do it for almost the past 4 years. Like, I've been able to push myself to do things that were obviously seen as bad choices, but at the end of the day, the outcome was for me and myself. And what I came to understand was not everybody will understand the decisions you'll take in the first place. If you already have seen the end result, the end goal, based on the decisions you're making, not everyone will come to understand that quickly. So I hope this was really helpful, and I hope this could help someone, make a good decision in terms of, finding their own stability in economy. For those of you guys who know that I'm a writer, I write a blog about finance and business and startups, and I have as you're watching this from a YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you like more of my content, you can watch more of my other videos. Go on my blog page and read some of my articles. Let me know if you find any nuggets or any information that you really like, and let's discuss, let's share information, let's share thoughts in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys believe that South Africa is a third world, first world country? Because there's a lot that could be said with that, and I could have spoken maybe out of turn here, or I don't know, but you guys can tell me. I believe South Africa is a first world, third world nation, and this is why it attracts a lot of foreigners and a lot of people, not just foreigners but people abroad. Everybody loves coming this side for that very reason. They get to experience the best of both worlds. All right, thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Peace, y'all.